Welcome to Car Sales Talk 101, Buzzer Beater Friday with Terry Cameron. Let's get ready for the weekend. Here's Terry.
Welcome back to Car Sales Talk 101, Buzzer Beater Friday. I'm Terry Cameron. Thanks for hanging out with me again. This week, we're going to talk about one of the most important things to happen during your sales process or the road to the sale. And that's TMO, Total Mental Ownership. It is the most important part of the demonstration drive. That's when the customer actually can see themselves driving this thing to grandma's house, taking it on vacations, parking it in their driveway, taking it to the car wash. It's when they actually feel like it's theirs. They can visualize it. And the only way this happens is if you do a good presentation based on the features that are important to the customer. Remember, we investigated that in the very beginning. We asked them who the lucky one is, who's going to be driving it, what they're going to be using it for, why are they trading their other car in, what would they like to have on this vehicle that they had on their last vehicle, all of that stuff, so we can do a proper presentation based on their hot buttons. Then we get them in the car. They drive the car. Now, there is one key feature you need to think about here, or one step that you really need to know about, and that's what you're supposed to be doing in the vehicle with them. You drive first, and you explain the features and the operation of the vehicle. You find a safe place to pull over, and then you let the driver, the primary driver, hop in that front seat and take control. Now you're just going to keep your mouth shut. Let them drive the car. The only thing you want to talk to them about is giving them directions and maybe answering any questions they might have. But the most important thing is leave them alone. If it's a husband and wife, a son and dad, a daughter and dad, whatever, they're going to start talking about things that they like and maybe even that they don't like about the vehicle. And you're going to use that to your advantage. But keeping your mouth shut, letting them drive, they're going to take mental ownership of this. They're going to start thinking about how they're going to be using it. And this is also the time where you get that silent bump. The first bump in payment and maybe price that you can't hear. And that's because they fell in love with it and they really want this vehicle. It's called total mental ownership or just mental ownership. It's during the demonstration drive as long as you're on the right vehicle. And if you use this right and you listen to what they say, you're going to close a lot more sales and you're going to make a lot more money. So do that investigation, do a great presentation, get them in the car, take them on that demo and let them fall in love. It's going to help you in the long run. Remember, the sky's the limit. I'll see you next week.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Please rate it and write a review on Apple Podcasts. We appreciate your valuable feedback. You can email Terry at 10minutessalestalk@hot.rr.com. And don't forget to share the show with a friend.